Right mate, how you doing? Welcome back to another video, and in this video I'll be going through my Premier League game week 8 predictions and seeing how well I did.
Nottingham Forest 0, Chelsea 3.
Okay, I'm saying it. Nottingham Forest players wanted Ange sacked. 100%. Look how they started that game. Chelsea started poorly, They gave away the ball 3-4 times. They had chances and they kept skying it, or it was right at the keeper. They played awful. This is not the Nottingham Forest we know, okay? Nuno was cooking with them. For some reason they got fired. Should never have been fired, to be fair. The owner made a mistake. But then they bring in Ange, 39 days in charge, and then they sack Ange. And I read in, quite a lot of places that apparently after the match, they went into the tunnel, the owner and Big Ange, and they were having a disagreement, but they were being civil. And then it turned into a fist fight, and they just started battering each other. Because at one point, the owner just went, alright, that's it, you don't have a job. You can't just go around sacking your manager on the whim in the Premier League. It's absolutely insane. He's done so much for the club, investing in it, putting money into the Premier League, putting money into Nottingham Forest, and, got him into European competitions. Fair enough. But now he's going overboard. He's over-managing it, and he's ruining it. But, yeah, Chelsea, they deserve to win, A good first goal from Asherbom. Obviously, you had the goal from Neto. Nice taken free kick. Keeper could have done better, but maybe the keeper wanted Ange gone as well. Seems like nobody wanted Ange there. And then, we had the goal from Reece James. So, yeah. Looking at my prediction, actually, perfect prediction. I predicted it would be a 3-0 Chelsea win, and it was a 3-0 Chelsea win. What is going on at Nottingham Forest, though?
Brighton 2, Newcastle 1.
I tell you what, you cannot predict Brighton. You genuinely cannot predict Brighton. Every now and then they come up and they'll just, dominate a team, they'll win by loads, or they'll win a game you don't expect them to win, and then they'll do poorly against a bad team. But today, they played very, very well. And Danny Welbeck, I love seeing Danny Welbeck do well. Ex-Arsenal, huge fan of Welbeck, always going to respect him. What a guy. He scored first, making it 1-0. And then Newcastle, they had chances. They did have a penalty shout, but it weren't a penalty. I don't think it was at all. And then Walter Maida, I tell you what, Walter Maida is the real deal. He's so good. The fact that he was maybe the, I don't know, 5th or 6th choice at Newcastle, and he's absolutely doing incredible. He's doing better than Isak right now. Isak is stinking up the gaff at Liverpool, but Walter Maida, genuinely incredible. Then Danny Welbeck with a late winner to get the brace for the game as well. Genuinely, what a score. And yeah, 2-1 to Newcastle, 2-1 to Brighton even against Newcastle. Fair play to them. Looking at our predictions, I got it completely wrong. I thought it would be a 2-0 Newcastle win, but 2-1 to Brighton. Well played, Brighton.
Burnley 2, Leeds 0.
Now that is a very, very important win for Burnley. 2 promoted teams come up from the Championship. I wanted Leeds to win. I'm a big fan of Leeds. My mate Jack supports Leeds, and he's somehow gotten me into it. He's roped me into it, and I always want to see him do well. But Burnley deserve that win. I mean, the first assist from Kyle Walker. Kyle Walker's showing he's still got it, He's got that flair. He's got that something about him. If he can do that on a consecutive basis, can do it consistently, they're in, for a really, really good season. And then the second goal, oh my days. Genuinely, goal of the season contender. That is how you introduce yourself. That is how you have, one of your first appearances at a club. Oh my, genuinely outside the box, screamer, goes in, top left corner, fair play to him. But yeah, Burnley always looked like they were going to win this. I mean, they had a few chances, Leeds, but, the keeper made a couple of very, very good saves from Dubravka. But yeah, I got the prediction completely wrong. I thought Leeds were going to win this game 1-0, but it was a 2-0 Burnley win. Very important 3 points for the new team in the Premier League. Crystal Palace 3, Bournemouth 3. What a game, by the way. Genuinely, what an interesting game. One of the games of the season so far, if not the game of the season. I mean, what didn't happen in this game? Bournemouth, they go 2-0 up in the first half. 2 goals from Kerpo Jr. And you know what? He done very, very well. He's definitely trying to get in that first team on a weekly basis and, keep his spot there. And then in the second half, you have Mateta getting a brace, making it 2-2. And then you have Ryan Christie, making it 3-2 in like the 89th minute. And you're thinking, Bournemouth have done it. They've won 3-2. Mateta gets a penalty. Mateta completes his hat-trick. And he could have actually won the game. Right at the end of the game, he has literally a sitter and he skies it. But you can't get mad at him. You can't get mad at the player that scored a hat-trick in a 3-3 draw. But yeah, look at my prediction. I predicted it. Somehow, I predicted a 3-3 draw. This is definitely my best prediction so far this season. I think this is better than the Leeds prediction for me against Arsenal earlier this season. But yeah, 3-3 draw. The neutrals got their money's worth. And yeah, what an incredible game. Man City 2, Everton 0. Come on, Everton. I really had faith. Genuinely, first I was like, they're going to lose. You know, City's going to win. It's at the Etihad. City are having a great season. And then it gets to half-time. It's 0-0. And I go, ooh, come on, Moyes. Moyes, what can you do for me? Remember, this is without Jack Grealish, because Jack Grealish cannot play against his original team, because he's obviously on a loan spell. And then the robot comes in. Erling Haaland, genuinely, he's having a Ballon d'Or worthy season. He's playing incredible. He scores a brace, nearly got a hat-trick as well. Nearly scored at the end of the game, and Cherki nearly got the equaliser. The third goal even, on the rebound. But yeah, look at my prediction. So close to getting it right. I predicted it would be a 3-0 City win, but it was just a 2-0 City win. City was always going to win this though, weren't they?
Sunderland 2, Wolves 0.
Come on, Sunderland, get in. I'll tell you what, Wolves are getting relegated. Wolves are getting relegated, and I am here for it. I am reveling in it. I absolutely hate Wolves. Despise Wolves. They are cheats. They are fouls. They make some horrific decisions. I mean, Gary O'Neill was a manager. Enough said. I cannot believe this happened. I'm so happy. Well, I can believe it. Sunderland have been phenomenal at home this season. They have been a shock team for me. I thought Sunderland were going to come 20th. How stupid was I? How wrong was I? I mean, look at it. Right now, Wolves are 20th, and I am loving it. Sunderland score first, and then Wolves, they know they're going to get relegated, so they just score own goals now. You know, scores the own goal, 2-0 Sunderland, 3 points, and more turmoil for Wolves. Wolves, they look awful, and I am loving it. What I'm also loving is my prediction. It was a perfect prediction. I predicted it to be a 2-0 win to Sunderland, and it was a 2-0 win. Come on, see Wolves in the Championship next year. Fulham 0, Arsenal 1. Okay, let's go. Arsenal win again, and we are top of the league again. Come on, up the Arsenal. I did live stream this game. I'll be posting the live stream highlights. You can find it on my channel. It'll be my previous video before this one. Very happy. It was a great live stream. Wasn't as good as the Newcastle live stream, unfortunately. I still can't believe I deleted that. Fuming. But I had a lot of new people in chat. Made some very good friends. We were chatting the entire time. We had, you know, the King was back, Alex was back. We had Arsenal Hater TV pop in for a little bit. They couldn't do too much hating because we won. Another set piece goal. Who cares? You know, Gabriel flicks it onto Trossard. And I'll tell you what, we didn't actually start this game very well. We were making the mistakes. We were passing the ball away, but Fulham just could not finish. You know, if they had someone clinical up front, we would have been in trouble. But we make it 1-0. And I think we should have got a penalty later in the game. I think the Saka thing was a penalty. And in the live stream, I kept calling him Kelvin. I was saying Kelvin's been subbed on. His name's Kevin. I don't know where I got the L from. But yeah, Kelvin. Done it again. Kevin, I do think it was a penalty. He did get a slight touch on the ball, but I think he made contact with Saka's knee first. But it doesn't matter. Does not matter. We got the 3 points and we're still top of the league, and I'm very happy about it. Now we just need to do this again next time we have a Premier League match against Crystal Palace. Let's see what happens in that game. But yeah, look at my predictions. I predicted it to be a 2-0 Arsenal win, but it was a 1-0 Arsenal win. But I don't care. 3 points is 3 points. Come on, you Gunners. Tottenham 1, Aston Villa 2. Come on. What a game. Very happy about this. Spurs went 1-0 up. But I'll tell you what, Aston Villa defended really well. They had quite a few chances come at them. Martinez made a few very important saves. And the goals from Aston Villa, they deserve to win. Are Aston Villa back? Put in the comments down below. I think they could be, you know. It was always going to, you know, pick up form again. With the manager they have, with the squad they have, the players they have. They were always going to crack on eventually. Morgan Rogers with the first goal, absolutely incredible. And Buendia, thank you Buendia. I am so happy. Whenever Spurs lose, it's a good week. I'll tell you what makes it a better week. I've got a perfect prediction. I predicted it would be a 2-1 Aston Villa win, and it was a 2-1 Aston Villa win. Game is back, mate. I'm happy. Tottenham, we are the Tottenham haters always. Come on, Aston Villa. Liverpool 1, Manchester United 2. United. Come on. I love United now. Big fan of United. Everyone knows I have mutual respect for United. I always want us to do better than them. I never want them to beat us. Never want them to do better than us. But I like seeing them do well. In this game, I'm a Liverpool hater. I thought Liverpool were going to be our biggest threat this season. Genuinely, with the run of form they're having at the moment. Maybe it's going to be Man City again. You know, Erling Haaland's having a Ballon d'Or-esque season at the start of the season, genuinely. And wow, what a game. 1 minute in, we have Mbeumo score. You know, it's a bit debatable because maybe, you know, there was a head injury, should it have stood? I don't care. I'm here to say, we don't care. If it happened to Arsenal, I'll be fuming. But it didn't, so I don't care. And then, you know, Liverpool have chance. Salah looks washed, you know, Salah's messing up. But they hit the woodwork a few times and they were having chances, but they just couldn't score. And then eventually Gakpo does score 1-1, and I'm thinking, oh, here you go. 2-1 winner. Harry Slabhead Maguire. I love Harry Maguire. Genuinely, the amount he's done for Man United, and the fact they wanted to get rid of him, and he was like, no, I refuse to leave because I want to earn my space back in this team, and he did it. He is a Man United hero. I think he's great. He's had poor moments, but he's always fought so, hardly for this club, and he always tries for this club. He does great for England, and, the goal itself, when it comes back to Bruno, and Bruno, he missed a big chance earlier this game, but that first time cross, genuinely phenomenal. Such a good cross. And when you look at Bruno Fernandes, if he joined Man City instead, yeah, he would have been another Kevin De Bruyne. If you actually look at his stats for how poor Man United have been these last few seasons, he has done incredible. But yeah, that cross, and Harry Maguire, boom, header, bottom corner to make it 2-1. And then Gakpo had a chance to equalise and he messed it up. But United win. Huge 3 points. This could be a turnaround in their form. It could be a massive confidence boost for the players and for the manager. The manager looks like he's in turmoil, but he's a great manager. Just give him time. Because the thing is, even if you're doing terribly, Man United, who are you going to get that's better than him? Genuinely, you are so lucky to have Ruben Amorim. He's a great manager, and fair play to United. 2-1 win, and it's at Anfield, Teach Arsenal how to win at Anfield, please. We need to know how to beat them at Anfield. But you know what? Thank you for your service. Arsenal is still top of the league. United. Looking at my prediction, I got it horrifically wrong. I thought Liverpool would win 3-0. 2-1 United win. That's what it's all about. Come on, United. West Ham 0, Brentford 2. It can't keep going on like this for West Ham, can it? Surely not. I mean, clearly it can. But what is happening? Genuinely, I thought West Ham were going to win this game. I thought new manager bounce, Nuno Santos. And he hasn't started that great for West Ham. It seems, is it the players? Because they still have a very, very good set of players. They have a decent squad. But it's just not going well for them. And Brentford, I said they're going to do decent this season. I think people saying they're going to get relegated are just wrong. And they're massively incorrect. But even I didn't back them this game for some reason. I can't imagine West Ham getting relegated, genuinely. If they do, we'll take Jarrod Bowen. I'm more than happy with Bowen at Arsenal, Come here. We could always use a squad depth, and I'd love to see it. I've always wanted to see him at Arsenal. Bowen seems like an Arsenal player in my opinion, but genuinely he's so much of a good player, and he's so loyal to his team. Would Bowen leave if they got relegated? He genuinely, I think a lot of people say, oh, no-brainer. He would obviously leave if West Ham were in the Championship. I got a feeling he would stay in the Championship and absolutely rip it up. He did, the Championship top goal scorer definitely, and they'll just get promoted the year after. But yeah, this game was not a good sign of things for West Ham. I don't think West Ham will get relegated. Surely not. West Ham in the Championship just doesn't feel right. It genuinely does not feel right. But it's not looking good. It's not looking good, Brev. Look at my prediction. I predicted it will be a 2-0 win to West Ham, but it was a 2-0 win to Brentford. West Ham got to pick up some form. Okay, mate, so let's look at how well I actually did in this game week. I'm really, really happy. This is my best game week of the Premier League so far. I got 6 out of 10 of the results correct, but I got 4 perfect scores. Genuinely, these 4 games made me so happy, because some of these are really hard to predict. And I got very close to getting a lot more perfect scores. But either way, if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe, comment down below. I'll see you in the next video in a bit, mate.